Hello and welcome back to Func. My name is Colby Hawk.
And my name is Caitlin Wong.
Thanks for tuning in. We're halfway through the week, so that means that the weekend's coming soon. Let's take a look at the weather forecast for the next few days. Today had a little rain that came in with a high of 75 and a low of 62. Tomorrow we'll have a 65% chance of rain with overcast skies, a high of 76 and a low of 64. Then on Friday, the sun is expected to come out once again with sunny skies, a high of 78 and a low of 61. It should be pretty great weather to start your weekend. Then on Saturday, it'll be partially cloudy with a high of 67 and a low of 56. It looks like rain may roll in again on Sunday with a 50% chance, cloudy skies, and a little bit of a colder high of 60 degrees and a low of 52.
With the presidential elections currently wrapping up, we'd also like to share some resources that can be taken advantage of to listen and be heard. Regardless of your opinions on this year's election, there are resources and opportunities you can choose to take care of if you wish. Take a look at the On Discourse website for more info. And if you feel like you need more personal assistance, please don't hesitate to contact the Offices for Spiritual Life at osl@furman.edu or 864-294-2133 or the Trone Center for Mental Fitness at 864-294-3031. Remember, we are a community and that we have more commonalities than differences. Take care of yourself and each other.
Tomorrow on November 7th from 5 to 6 p.m. in the Daniel Reciter Hall, Emmy-winning journalist Al Tompkins has been invited to host a CLP about AI misinformation during the election season. He will analyze how AI can create fake videos, audio, photos, and documents, as well as suggest techniques for how to detect such false media. Stay up to date with this rapidly changing technology.
This weekend there will also be an annual Military Appreciation Day game. Check out the tailgates, watch the Furman football team play against Wofford starting at 2 p.m. Tickets are free for students with a valid ID. Support your team with the veterans and active duty service members who have protected our country.
And now for today's This Day in History segment. For today's episode on November 6th, Bolshevik leader Vladimir Lenin launched a successful coup against the ineffective provisional government in 1917. This act would lead to the Russian withdrawal from World War I and the establishment of the Soviet Union in 1922, which would lead to the Red Scare and eventual Cold War between the Soviets and the West.
Although election season is coming to an end, it is still important to educate yourself on government policies and happenings. You can do so by actively searching for information or attending CLPs like the discussion of economic policies that occurred this past Monday, and similar talks that are ongoing through the rest of this month. Here are some remarks from a student who attended the Economics Policy CLP.
It is important to me because I like to know what's happening in the country and how it can affect my personal life.
Let's take a look at local news. This Tuesday, officers with the Charleston, South Carolina Police Department are looking for help to identify two people who abandoned an injured dog. The injured Rottweiler dog was left tethered on the West Ashley Greenway. Officers found the dog with no injuries, but no access to water or food. Fortunately, the pup was taken to the Charleston Animal Society for treatment and was adopted shortly afterwards. However, police are still looking for the two suspects who abandoned the dog and were caught on surveillance footage. For any information on this case, call Charleston PD at 843-720-2422 and ask for the on-duty detective.
Thanks for tuning in to Func. If you have any questions or stories, email can'tstopthefunk@gmail.com. I'm Caitlin Wong.
And I'm Colby Hawk. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.